శ్రీ ముత్తవరపు వెంకటేశ్వరరావు కాలేజ్ ఆఫ్ ఇంజనీరింగ్ అండ్ టెక్నాలజీ 2008 లో స్థాపించిన కళాశాలలో NBA, NAC A గ్రేడ్ మరియు ISO సర్టిఫికేషన్ సాధించిన మొట్టమొదటి కళాశాల శ్రీ ముత్తవరపు వెంకటేశ్వరరావు కాలేజ్ ఆఫ్ ఇంజనీరింగ్ అండ్ టెక్నాలజీ.
K. Sirisha, working as assistant professor in MDR College of Engineering and Technology in Mechanical Department. Today we are going to take the problem of maximization transportation problem. So, what is maximization transportation problem? First of all, the problem is given like that. So, solve the transportation problem to maximize the profit. The problem given in the form of maximization transportation problem. So, how would like to solve? So first of all, we follow some procedure for maximization case in transportation problem. Here the objective is to maximize the total profit for which the profit matrix is given. First we have to convert the maximization problem into minimization by subtracting all the elements from the highest element in the given transportation table. So what is the meaning of that? So this is the problem given in the form of maximization. We will be convert in the form of minimization by taking the highest element of this matrix, the highest element of this matrix. So 15, 51, 42, 33, 80, 42, 26, 81, 90, 40, 66, 60. In all these elements, we will select the highest element. So in all these elements, which is highest? 90 is the highest in this matrix. So take this highest number. Take this highest number and this highest number, subtract each element like 90 minus 15, 90 minus 51, 90 minus 42, 90 minus 33, 90 minus 80, 90 minus 42, 90 minus 26, 90 minus 81, 90 minus 90, 90 minus 40, 90 minus 66, 90 minus 60. Okay, so for converting it into minimization time, we subtract all element from the highest element. So we will subtract the highest element from all the elements, and it will be converted into maximization into minimization form. Okay, in this table 90 is highest element, so 90 is subtracting of all elements. 90 is subtracting of all elements. So here 90 minus 15, 90 minus 15 is 75, 90 minus 51 is 39, 90 minus 42 is 48, 90 minus 33 is 57, and 90 minus 80 is 10, 90 minus 42 is 48, 90 minus 36 is 64, 90 minus 81 is 9, 90 minus 90 is 0, 90 minus 40 is 50, 90 minus 66 is 24, 90 minus 60 is 30. So we will subtract highest number of 90 is of all elements, and we will get the matrix. So the maximization form we will be converted in the form of minimization by subtracting highest element of all the elements. Now we will check it is a balanced transportation problem or not. So here we can check the supply is 23 plus 44 plus 33 is 100, and the demand is 23 plus 31 plus 16 plus 30 is 100. Now the total supply is equal to total demand. So if total supply is total demand equal to total demand, since transportation problem is balanced, so we can apply Vogel's approximation method for finding initial basic feasible solution. Already I have solved the previous problem, the methods of Vogel's approximation method. By taking in the form, you can do the problem of Vogel's approximation method and will get in the form. Okay. So here there is a little bit confusion in Vogel's approximation method. Here if you have two chances, like in column, actually in penalty wise, here also 24, and here penalty one, here also 24. 24 and 24, which one you can select? We don't know. So we will add 48, 64, 24, and we will add in row in wise 0 plus 50 plus 24 plus 30. So like that over here. So in row wise 104 and column wise 130. You will select which is highest. So here 136 highest and you will pick that 24. Okay. So that is the way you can select if you have more than same numbers. Okay, you will do that the problem and we get the allocation cells. Now we are going to find out the non-degeneracy. So how can you find out the non-degeneracy? M plus n minus 1 is equal to number of allocation cell. So here how number of rows are 1, 2, 3, number of columns 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 plus 3 7 minus 1 is 6 and number of allocation cells are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So 6 is equal to 6. Our solution is degeneracy. Now we are going to calculate minimum transportation cost. How to calculate minimum transportation cost? 23 into 39 plus 6 into 10 plus 8 into 48 plus 30 into 9 plus 17 into 0 plus 16 into 24. So by take all in form and we get 2015 rupees for by Vogel's approximation method. Now this is our initial basic feasible solution table. This is our initial basic feasible solution table. So like D1, D2, D3, D4, S1, S2, S3. So this is the initial basic feasible table and now we go to find out optimal solution. So what is our optimal solution? Find Ui and Vj for which Cij is equal to Ui plus Vj. So Cij is equal to Ui plus Vj. This is only for occupied cell. This is only for occupied cell. Now 75, 39, 48. So this is our initial basic feasible solution. In row wise sources for U1, U2, U3 and destinations for V1, V2, V3, V4. So I can assume U2 as 0. So how can you find U2 as 0? It is a assumed value. So which is having number of allocations is high in column wise or in column wise or row wise, that we will consider the value as 0. So now we consider, so in 0, first row 1 allocation, second row 3 allocations and third row we have only 2 allocations. In the column wise 2 allocations, 1 allocation. So in row wise or column wise, which is having number of allocations are more? So in row wise second row we have 3 allocations compared to other rows and columns. So that U2 is equal to 0 is we are assumed value. So that is the reason I put U2 is equal to 0. Okay. So U2 is equal to 0 I have assumed. Now Cij is equal to, so this is only for occupied cells only. Cij is equal to Ui plus Vj. Okay, here our occupied cells are, what is our occupied cells? C12, C21, C22, C24, C31, C33. So those are all occupied cells. Okay, now C12. C12 is nothing but U1 plus V2. U1 plus V2. And U1 plus V2 is equal to what is the C12 value? C12, this is the cost value. Only you can take cost value. So C12 cost value is 39 is equal to 39. Okay, and we don't know values of U1 and V2. So just go to another cell. So that is C21. C21 is nothing but U2 plus V1. We know already U2 is 0. U2 is 0. And put U2 is equal to 0 plus V1 is equal to C21 value. What is the value of C21? That is 10. So that is 10, V1 is equal to 10. And put this V1 is equal to 10 and next go to the next cell C22. C22 is 48. So U2 plus V2 is equal to U2 is 0 plus V2 is equal to C2 value. C2 value is cost value is 48 and put 48. So okay, V2 is equal to 48. So we know the value of 48 and this value 48 is put here. U1 plus 48 is equal to 39 and U1 is equal to minus 9. At the same way, next cell is C24 and its cost value is 91. Okay, so C24 is equal to U2 plus V4 is equal to U2 is 0 plus V4 is equal to C29 is 9. C29 is not 9 sir. C29 is 9 and value put here, so V4 is equal to 9. And next C31, this is C31. Okay, so C31 U3 plus V1, U3 plus V1 is already found out, that is 10 is equal to, and C31 value, what is the C31 cost value is 0 is equal to 0. U3 is equal to minus 10. At the same way, next last unoccupied cell is C33. So C33, that cost value is 24. So U3 plus V3 is equal to minus 10 plus V3 is equal to 24 and we got V3 is equal to 34. Okay, so finally we got U1, U2, U3. Already we assumed values U2 and remaining values of U1 and U3. U1 is equal to minus 9, U3 is equal to minus 10. And next V1 values are from calculated above. V1 10, V2 48, V3 34, V4 9. Okay, so those the values are substitute here. So U1 is equal to minus 9, U2 is equal to 0, U3 is equal to 10 and V1 is equal to 10, V2 is equal to 48, V3 is equal to 34, V4 is equal to 9. Okay, so we are calculated U1, U2, U3, V1, V2, V3, V4. Now we are going to calculate for unallocated cells. So unallocated cells is nothing but C11, C13, C14, C23, C32, C34. Those are our unallocated cells. So for unallocated cells, the formula is Pij is equal to Cij minus Ui plus Vj. Ui plus Vj. Here our unallocated cell is P11. So P11 is equal to C11 minus U1 plus V1. So C11 is cost value. What is the value of cost value C11? 75. 75 minus U1 is minus 9 plus V3 is 34. So got the value of C11. So C11 is nothing but 75 minus U1 is minus 9 and plus V1 is 10 and got 74. And next P13 C13 minus U1 plus V3. What is C13 value? C13 value is 48. So 48 minus U1 is minus 9 and plus V3 value is 34 and 48 minus 9 plus 34 is equal to 48 minus 25 is equal to 23. At the same way, remaining also like that. And remaining also like that, same thing. So here P14 is equal to C14 minus U1 plus V4. C14 is 57. So put value 57 minus U1 value. U1 value is minus 9. U1 value is minus 9 plus V4 value. V4 value is 9. So put here and finally 57 minus of minus 9 plus 9, that is 0. 57 minus 0 is 57. And next P23 is equal to C23 minus U2 minus P3. Here C23 value is 64. 64 minus U2 value is 0 plus V3 value. V3 value is 34. B3 value is 34. So 64 minus 0 plus 34 is equal to 64 minus 34, that is 30. And next P32. P32 is nothing but C32 minus U3 plus V2 is equal to C32. 32 is 50. So 50 minus U3. U3 value is minus 10. Minus 10 plus V4 value. V4 value is 9. So put 9. And got 30 minus 10 plus 9. 30 plus 1 is equal to 31. So now we check all the values of Pij. Our Pij always greater than or equal to 0. That is the meaning of only 0 and positive values we got. If we have any negative value, we will take the loop and remove the negative and make it as greater than or equal to 0 values. Okay, so now we check P11 value is 74 and P13 value is 23. Okay, and next P14 value. P14 value is 57. P23 value is 30. And P32 value 12. And P34 value 31. Here, since all Pij, not del, if you can take as del also, Pij. So, since all Pij, the solution is optimal. So, the Pij is always greater than or equal to, the Pij value is always greater than or equal to 0. The solution is optimal and unique. So, okay. So, this is our initial basic feasible solution type. So, 15, 51. Same like the optimal solution is given on x12 is 23. X21 is 6, X22 is 8, X24 is 30, X31 is 17, X33 is 16. So therefore the transportation cost is 51 into 23 plus 60 into 80 plus 8 into 42 plus 30 into 81 plus 17 into 90 plus 16 into 66. So 7,500 rupees. 7,005 rupees. Okay. So this is our initial table. So what is our initial table? This is 15, 51, 42, 33, 80, 42, 26, 81, 90, 40, 66, 60. So this is our initial table. So that table we will be connect in the form of minimization. Alright. So that actually our values got 75, 39, 48, 57, 10, 48, 64, 9, 0, 50, 24, 30. So this is our allocated cell. Just what is the position of having this allocated cell? Just take that value. So if actually our 39 above value is 23. So just that 51 above 23. Okay. At the same way, 10 above 6, that position what 8 above 6, that is allocated cell. Actually 48 above 8, so that is the position. In 48 in the place position is 42, 8 and 9, the allocated cell is 30. So in the place of 9 we have 81, so that is 30 and 0, allocated cell is 17. In the place of 0 we have 90, place 17 allocated cell, and in 24 the allocated cell is 16. The position of 24 is same like 64. So put the value of 16. Put the value of 16. So same. So this table will be changed in the form of 15. 15 allocated cell is 23 and 80 above allocated value is 6 and 42 allocated value is 8 and 81 allocated value is 30 and 90 allocated value is 17 and 66 allocated value is 16. And finally we got the solution of 51 into 23 plus 6 into 80 plus 8 into 42 plus 81 into 30, 90 into 17 plus 66 into 16 and got the 7,005 rupees. Just what the table firstly what the table we have, just the values of allocated cells. The values of allocated cells, place and copy this allocated cells in this first table and make we have finally maximization profit, transportation cost. So the finally answer is 7,005 rupees.